just feel 1%.
Ice.
And that's it. He needs some milk.
Meanwhile,
You think you can fight a guy?
Yeah.
You really think you can fight a guy?
She's like, yes.
Fight you.
Yes.
Let me
Fight you.
Yes,
guys-
I was sparring with
My ex
him.
was 6'5"
Yes.
and I
That
beat
does not
him
matter
up.
though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna disagree with you guys. I would never put my hands on a
Like
man because I don't want my man
Putting
putting his hands on me.
a man?
But I don't think I can even square up to a man, even though I know I can fight real good or whatever you want to say. I would never.
You smart.
Okay, so
Okay,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You guys, we live in such times of peace that you guys don't even know the chaos that a 15-year-old boy can do to you. I'll tell you guys this right now. You two, what, 3 of you said you could fight a man? A 14-year-old boy will each of you up. I promise you. A 14-year-old boy.
He needs some milk.
Never.
Men have 10 times as much testosterone as you. We have stronger bone density. We have higher VO2 max. We have higher lung capacity. We have more blood. We can literally destroy a woman. Here's another thing.
And I understand. Hold on, wait a minute.
So what do you mean
Not
you can
to
fight
cut
a man
off.
then?
Wait a minute. In self-defense, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, but like, what if?
Okay.
What if
I
you're
don't know
fighting
about-
him and he's not hitting you back? Like,
That's not a fight.
Okay. Wait a minute, though.
no, hold on.
The
If he's not trying to go crazy with it, like if you still, you feel me, you're winning the fight because he's not trying to go
That's
hard
my
on you.
point. That's my
But
point.
now if he's trying to go hard, then what? You got your
what are you
hand
gonna do
knocked
if he
against the
actually
table
decides to hit you back?
real hard.
For
then
real.
what?
Then you just gotta stop fighting. What do you mean?
No,
Sorry.
because now you done got knots.
All right, so
knots
let
and
her
titties in
let her
your
say her
head for
point real
what?
quick. You were saying something,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
you can go next. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying in a self-defense kind of thing. Like, okay, I don't know about y'all, but I'm speaking for myself.
No, go ahead.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
If y'all man or guy friend, whatever, hit y'all not gonna defend yourself.
My man wouldn't be hitting me in
I
the first
am.
place.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You never
100%.
first of- okay, wait a minute though. You just never know. Because sometimes people just
Exactly.
blank out. So
Mhm.
we're
Never
gonna
know.
say, okay, so we're gonna say if he was to like all of a sudden just hit you, you're gonna be shocked. But then if he continues to hit you, you're gonna stand there.
So you're gonna hit him back and then get it even worse. He's gonna beat you up real bad this time.
Yeah.
You smart.
There's a new video going viral, and it features a Cleveland bus driver punching a female passenger. I want you guys to pay close attention to every single second of this video because every single second is relevant. Let's take a look. And by the way, it is a difficult video to watch if you're uncomfortable seeing a man physically assault a woman.
You and your bitch. I'll bring my daughter up in and whoop your. I bring my granddaughter up in. Okay, well bring your mammy up here. Look at her. My dog got look like somebody done your face up. Oh, you motherfucker. Your face up. Did somebody? Oh! You going to hell? Okay, what's up, nigga? Let's go, nigga.
Coco Punch!
Southpaw against Southpaw. Though Connor will smoke Oh my God.
So let me start off by saying the obvious. He shouldn't have punched her. Okay, I know that there are a lot of people who are saying, oh, she deserved it, she was asking for it. It's also important to note that she did, I don't know if she hit him or what but she definitely touched him first.
She's definitely assaulted him. Okay, so
He shouldn't have punched her. Oh, you can't hit a girl like that. She's absolutely right. He did not hit her hard enough. He shouldn't have punched her when she literally smacked him first.
Your face up. Did somebody? You going to hell?
Oh, that man shouldn't have hit her. But that man treated that woman how she wanted to be treated. And that is fairly. Rule number 1, never hit a woman. Rule number 2, if a woman hits you, forget rule number 1, because equal rights, equal fights. We have to see that clip again. and sweetheart, difficult to watch?
And by the way, it is a difficult video to watch if
More like difficult to get through this video without falling on the ground and dying of laughter. I've watched this video 55 times, and the way this man throws this woman off the bus like a sack of potatoes. Get the fuck out of here! Is absolutely hilarious. This man could have defeated Thanos in an instant. And I absolutely love the fact that he didn't give her a quick jab to, soften her up a little bit. This man went straight Hadouken! The timing, the accuracy, and the precision, and the technique of that uppercut was absolute first class. That's something you see out of Mortal Kombat or from Bruce Lee. And my friends, be like water.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Before the punch, the man was a victim. But after the punch, the man was a hero.
They cheered and stood in circles with signs that read, "We are one." Supporters of RTA bus driver Artis Hughes took turns hugging him or shaking his hand as he walked himself to the Beechwood Police Department to turn himself in.
Do your job, and that's all I tried to do was my job.
Hughes is referring to this September day. A cell phone video shows him punching a female passenger, 25-year-old Shadea Lane. Lane pushed Hughes and allegedly spit on him before the hit happened. Hughes faces assault charges. Lane faces disorderly conduct charges.
But once we sit in that seat, no one should put their hands on him.
Can somebody start a GoFundMe page for this man? This man is a hero, and he is a national treasure that must be protected at all cost. Now, gentlemen, which leads me on to the next point. So I was watching Netflix the other day, and what I noticed, what The Matrix has done, is that it has taken out the traditional masculine male role models in movies. You think of Sylvester Stallone, you think of Rambo. They don't make movies like that anymore. But what they have done is that they have substituted a female to play that role. That's why if you pay attention, you see females in movies dominating and crushing men. And in movies, have you noticed how they make the men so weak, naive, and dumb? Because the Matrix is trying to brainwash young men to be nutless, spineless, and weak.
Horse shit!
Now, may we have Bishop Andrew Tate come bless us with the knowledge and the inspiration.
Wait, I've had enough.
Same.
No, I am so ready. There's 72 virgins awaiting me. Just bring it on. This is all done. I've had enough. The slave programming, they're trying to put it in my mind. It hurts me. They're trying to inject it, and I have to rebel against the slave. Everywhere I look, I can't even watch. I know you guys are on Netflix. I can't even watch that shit anymore. If I see one more 110-pound woman beat the shit out of 50 big dudes, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
What are you talking about? What show is this?
Every show!
Wait, 110
There was some
pounds.
show, CSI or some crap, and there's some Israeli Krav Maga girl in it. And she's like, I'm from Israel, so hey ya. I'm like, bitch, I would fuck you up so fast. You ain't ready. You ain't ready for me. I like, put me in the show. Let me be the bad guy. I'll show you hiya. You ain't ready. You'll be on the fucking first plane back to Tel Aviv, little busted eye. Bullshit.
Can I tell you my dream?
Bullshit lies.
I wish every motherfucker that took down my fucking TikToks, every piece of shit that reports me.
And this is what happens in actual reality when a woman tries to stand and compete against a man.
Hadouken!
He needs some milk.
You guys are out of your mind if you think that a man who has been a man for 30 years and has taken female hormones for 2 is the same. Not only that, but the bone density is retained by taking estrogen. Reaction times are several tenths of a second faster in general for men rather than they are for even professional athlete women. There's no like even playing field, even intergender competition or you know, male versus male competition. The best we can do is say, okay, well, you guys got to be the same weight. But even in that, there's people that are just physically, they're just going to be better. They have better genetics. You know, there's nothing you do about that. One thing we can do is we can keep women from getting beaten up by men. And if you think that's fair, you're fucking crazy.
Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match. And I'm like, Andy, seriously, like, are you kidding me? Because for me, tennis and men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost 2 separate sports. So I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, because it's true. It's
honestly,
it's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit harder. It's just a different game.
Now, if men and women were the same, there wouldn't be a thing called women's sports. It would be just called sports. See, men and women are very unique and different in our own beautiful ways. But there is a very valuable lesson to be learned here. Not only did that bus driver baptize that woman in the beginning, but he taught her a very valuable life lesson. Because this was probably the first time that that woman was held accountable for the consequences of her actions. And hopefully she learns from him. And she owes that man a thank you.
Thank God.
It was harsh, but that man taught that woman what her father should have taught her in 20 years with just one fucking swing. Now, speaking of swings, let's take a look at 20 years of lessons learned with one swing.
Was willst du? Mентам позвонили, все. Ja, die kommen gleich. Ja, ich komm nicht auf. Ich komm nicht von hier. Ich schwöre, mich kennt keiner hier bei Gott. Einmal bitte bezahlen. Du bist ein Hurensohn, ein gottloser Hurensohn bist du. Ein gottloser Hurensohn. Deine Mutter fickt dich, du Hurensohn. Ich verstehe kein Deutsch. Lach nur. Irgendwann fickt dich auf Karma, du Hurensohn. Bei Gott sogar. Irgendwann fickt dich auf Karma. Gott verdammter Hurensohn. Deine Mutter ist eine Hure. Ich fick dich halt. Ja, komm doch. Oleg.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ну я же говорил, Олег, блядь. Не провоцируй. Че, сука ебаная. Олег, уйди. Уйди оттуда. Не провоцируй, я, блядь, говорил же тебе, блядь.
That right there was like a magical reset button, a reincarnation, because that lady got slapped into the state of shut the fuck up. She became a whole new person. And right after that, her attitude completely disappeared. Only if men like that will learn from him, maybe the women in the West will stop being Kareem guzzlers. Gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Now, before I end this video, may I show this bonus clip to my fellow cheek-slaying soldiers.
You must be like, yeah, you fumble me. That's how I know you don't even watch football. Because when you fumble, you accidentally drop the ball. Girl, I threw you back to the streets. That's a complete pass. Ain't no fumbling over here. That wasn't no accident. On God.